Welcome to It Figures, episode 73. I'm Scotty. Is it not 73?
No, it's like 173.
173.
Or maybe it's 174.
174.
Wow, a lot of good research there. Yeah, yes.
I'm Scotty Cash,
I'm killing.
I'm drinking.
and this is the Red Power Ranger, Jason. Are these guys in the shot?
No, they're a little low.
Put them up here.
Some little Power
My
Rangers.
buddy Dirt over here went to the Walgreens, and he got me some blind bag Power Rangers.
And beer.
They're the squishy Power Rangers, and of course, I didn't get red, blue, or green. I got pink and yellow.
The two girls.
I'm almost positive that Dirt went online, looked up the numbers, and grabbed the ones that...
I'm almost positive all the ones they had left in the bin were those.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, they're 50 cents a piece. They're usually $3, so I'm going to go buy about 6 bags just cuz. And if I get all pink and yellow, we're going to be having a giveaway. You want a beer?
What's wrong with pink?
This is Big Flats premium beer. This is what I drink on Comaholics now.
Okay, so was
And,
1901 trademarked then? You can't say 1901?
Well, not in conjunction with your beer.
That's what it says.
I mean, you could use it like on your jeans.
Okay,
you could
first
have
of all-
1901 jeans.
It's Walgreens beer, so it's probably awful, and it's lager beer, so I'm sure it's even worse.
So you, of course, wanted to pick the beer that was the dumbest sounding. So you could be like, I drink something crazy.
No, actually, I buy this beer because it's
Don't say it's good.
$2.99.
And it's not good.
For $2.99, it is.
Okay.
You get drunk. Have you ever gotten drunk off some big
Flats. Yeah, it takes a 6 or 2 to
A 6 or 2, so
to get you down, but for $3.
Oh God!
Actually,
That's pretty awful.
Wow.
if it's ice cold, it's a lot better.
Look, beer is usually kind of awful, but this is like a new kind of beer.
This is not this. I think this beer. This is not the date it was trademarked. This is the expiration date. Don't drink this beer past 1901.
Look, I'm already half done.
Yeah. Well, you're a man. Okay. We are on the other hand are Powerpuff Girls apparently.
got like a
You
weird-
are apparently the yellow and pink
It's
Rangers.
got a weird can taste.
Listen. Hey, have you guys watched Arrow yet? Before we get this shindig started.
Yeah,
No,
hey, there's some guys in here that are like, yeah, that Arrow, don't watch it, sucks.
you're lying.
No, seriously.
They're stupid then.
They said if you like that Smallville, maybe you'll like that, but
No, it's super good. Here, I want that. I'm gonna go hang it up. F Damien.
that's what I'm saying.
The Arrow poster. See, look,
We already showed it.
nipple.
off. That's the only reason I wanted
Nipple.
it. Is what's his name's nipple on my fridge.
So you love that show?
Oh, it's super good. Hey, fans.
Is it better than Smallville?
No, I'm a Superman guy, so I'm very biased. I can't tell the difference because my judgment is cloudy towards anything that's not my favorite stuff.
I kind of gave up on Smallville after the first.
But it's
season.
not the same. It's not the same character. It's a different actor, I should say.
Oh, it's not supposed to be the same dude that was in Smallville.
It is Ollie. but
Well, it's the same
it's not
character,
like-
but it's
right.
not the
It's
Smallville
restarted
version.
everything.
Okay.
Yep.
So
So.
they're all in Lex's building, right, or something like that.
Oh, we don't know yet. I don't think so.
Somebody told me that today.
Oh, is that door locked? Somebody just pulled into the parking lot.
Yeah, it's locked. I locked.
Okay, good.
So that's going on.
But you know what? This might be decent. If you had one of those straws with like the cookies and cream like little dots inside of it, where you're like, and you like make it like chocolate milk.
Oh, that'd be gross.
No, that'd be bad.
It'd only be good if you were already completely blackout drunk. Then you'd be like, oh, this is the best thing ever.
Well, I do usually start with scotch and then move to these later on.
Yeah.
so.
Well, then eventually you would screw yourself because you'd be like, you remember when we had that big Flats beer last night? How great it was. Then you'd go get it again and
What kind of grape?
great.
Hey, can beer be flat? Because this tastes like flat beer.
It's 1901, bro.
It's Big Flats beer.
Good point.
Is that you? Uh-oh, was that me?
It was me.
I was going to say, I thought it was on silent.
Wow.
Let me
First
know.
timers. First timers.
Yeah, well, I guess you always have to have the first time that Scotty might take a text message in the middle of the show.
Okay, first of all, it's a Facebook notification.
Oh, well, that's
Joke's
better.
on you.
So you know what that means? Ski, ski, ski.
Who's going skiing?
What?
Skiing.
Skiing.
Ski, ski,
Weird.
skiing. Yep.
He's gone skiing? What kind of toy news do we have, dude?
Not very much, but we'll talk about what we have here. First up, Maddie Collector posted an update about their Back to the Future 2 hoverboard.
Just when I think you can't get any dumber, you go and do something like this.
No, this is actually like.
And totally redeem yourself.
Yeah.
All right, so if you remember, give everybody a quick recap.
The board was talked about many months ago and said it was going to be an exact replica, just like on the movies Back to the Future. The hoverboard is what we're speaking of. Pictures were released, and it had a bunch of different stuff that was
Like
not
the
exact.
colors weren't exactly the same and whatever.
Rounded edges, blah, blah, blah.
Right. So they posted first a message that said, basically, last week at New York Comic Con, we revealed a pre-production model of our upcoming Back to the Future prop replica. It was developed in conjunction with the original film special effects, blah, 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 blah. It is based on the more than 30 slight variations of hoverboard props used in the classic film series. If you placed a pre-order, we wanted to let you know that if you're in any way unhappy with the product we've shown so far, you can opt out of the pre-order. We want to ensure that every customer is satisfied, so if you prefer not to purchase the hoverboard prop replica, please visit our customer service. So basically what they're saying is, all you people freaking out because the color's a little different on this
Don't
one,
say it like
or the
that.
edges. Well, no, that's what he's saying.
Okay.
Because he's saying that there were a bunch of different props.
But you kind
in the
of
movie.
It kind of felt like you were attacking them.
Well, yeah, I am in a way.
But don't attack them because that's not the same
Well,
thing.
no, because here's the thing. There was more than one version of it. Like, if they were going to do a close-up shot, it would look one way. If they were doing a shot where he's riding it, it's a different actual hoverboard.
Well, that doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
so you're saying it was based on the one everybody didn't know it was based on?
Well, no, what they did is they basically took, like they said, there's a bunch of different ones. So this one has rounded edges. This one does not have rounded edges. You know, we'll just use the edges on
That
this one.
sounds like an
But
excuse.
okay, but what everybody thinks is it's the main one where he's on the water and he's trying to go and he can't go. Yes.
Well, they didn't say waterboard.
Okay. Easy.
So, anyways, first time they're like, you can get out your subscription, no problem, no big deal. Here you go.
So they said, go ahead.
And
They said-
canceled if you
They said,
want.
go ahead and cancel if you want to. So here's a quick question. How many people are going to cancel?
Only a few.
And here's another quick question: how many people are going to be successfully canceled thanks to Digital Radio?
No, I bet they. First of all, I'm absolutely proud of Mattel for doing this. Scott or whoever's in charge of this, it's obviously Scott, came forward and said, "Look, you know, they didn't say we messed up. They beat around the bush and said if you want to cancel, you can cancel." Since they said that, I'm with Doug. There's going to be a lot of people who are like, "Well, I mean, since you said I can cancel, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Rounded edges aren't." It's not terrible. I mean, I can deal with the different color, what's the name, and the sticker, but I'm still not happy about it. So what's going to happen is 4% is going to cancel, and the other 96% is going to be perfectly happy.
Well, I'm going for 2%.
2% is going to cancel?
2%. 2%! Then he posted another update, this time a video update, where he showed off the hoverboard and basically showed how it has different, like, motion.
It's so bad, dude. This is
This is
awful.
not that bad. All right, but anyway, it has all these different, like, motion-activated sounds and whatever. So if you take the hoverboard and you set it down, it'll turn on and make the sound. If you move it forward, it makes a different sound. If you move it back, it makes a different sound. Left and right, it knows where you're moving and makes a different sound accordingly. And then if you pick it up and fold it under your arm, it makes a shutdown sound.
Was anyone aware of that?
No.
Okay, that's awesome. So
So he's like, "Oh, you guys are complaining? Check this thing out." Woo, 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 woo.
what he should
Oh.
have. So now I'm gonna jump on the other side of the fence. The grass is a little greener. I'm gonna go with Toy Guru, and I'm gonna say what he should have done was wait for everybody to cancel and then go, oh hey, this is what it does. Suck it, Trebek.
So anyway, you know, there were variations of the prop used in the movie because there were 30 different props used in the movie. So they just kind of amalgamated them into one that they thought looked the best, and that's what they were going with. People complaining, they're going to complain, you know, whatever you're going to do. So
Wait. There's 30 different hoverboards used.
yeah, 30
That's,
different.
that's a little much for a small.
It depends on close-ups or far aways, or if they needed a stunt, if they needed one that didn't break, one that would float on water, you know, all the different kinds
That
of
was
stuff.
just obsessive. Okay.
Yeah, well, that was back in the days when they put a lot of money into movies.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Avatar? The movie sucks.
You're not
All right.
serious.
I hate that movie.
Why
I
do you
hate
hate
that movie.
You're me. Why are you being me? Why are you hating everything everyone else loves?
I seriously, no, I mean seriously, who says, hey, you know what we should watch? Let's watch Avatar again. Nobody, ever.
It's 9 hours long.
People go, oh man, you know what I bought? Avatar. You know how many times I watched it? That one time in the theater. That's everybody.
but it sold a bajillion D. That's
I
all
know,
you
because they were
need.
like, oh, I got to get that movie. Never want to watch it.
It's not. It's Roots, Blue Guys. It's Blue Guys Roots. It's 9 hours long.
Or Fern Gully or Dances with
No,
Wolves.
but it's 90 hours long.
And it's not that good. All right, so next up, Toy Guru did another video, this time talking about Castle Grayskull. And he showed off the original Castle Grayskull, and then he showed off a foam board mock-up of the new one.
I did watch this video.
So the original one is like this tall, and then the foam board mock-up is going to be like this tall. So it is quite a bit larger than the original one. And of course, you know, there were people freaking out going, I thought it was going to be a real toy and not made of foam core. No, I'm joking.
Oh, thank you, God.
That was just
I was
on our message board.
I was getting ready to Google that.
But yeah, so you could see that it is quite a bit bigger. They also, there was a snafu.
I'm not paying $300 for foam. No.
There was a snafu with the shipping charges. It is not going to be $200 to ship it internationally. It's going to be $94. They fixed the shipping charge problem,
Which is way better.
So if you've ordered it and you're overseas and you've got the $180 whatever dollars showing up on your bill, call customer service and they will drop it back down.
Yeah, and you
to
know
where
what? That's
94.
still slightly high.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
I ship all the time. That's kind of high.
Yeah, but
That's Digital River taking a good $20 profit, $20-some profit on shipping.
and that's on top of your like $4 or $5 profit, so that's like a $30 profit.
So
What?
He does the same thing that Digital River does, just not as bad.
I just can't get away with that, that much. I can get a couple dollars out of people, but I can't
50
get
cents here, 50 cents there.
Yeah, I can't get
They straight got like
$20.
$6 per action figure.
And how many do you think they're gonna ship? I don't know how many thousands. They're banking off shipping.
Oh.
Digital River must be a good business to be in.
Yeah, they're great. It's exactly like Apple, except for the opposite.
That's confusing.
Apple's amazing.
One other thing about Castle Grayskulls, they do have the little thermometer on their
Right.
website.
They're
It's
getting
been pre-order.
close.
Well, and the thing is, they haven't. There's a bunch of tick marks on there, but they don't really seem to add up to anything that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah, one 1,000.
And where the
Two
line
1,000.
is, where it says, like this is how much they need, is that like in perspective because it like kind of wraps around and goes up on the edge? So is that for the line that comes like this, or is that for the line that's right up there that
When-
starts up here? So I mean, it's one of those things where it's not very clear, and it's got like 48 slots on it or something like it's a random weird number. So. And then there's the ball at the bottom. Does that count as numbers? Whatever. So people are kind of guesstimating that it's somewhere about 50-60% is what it looks like as being full.
Don't worry, it's gonna hit the top and it'll explode.
Ah!
Hit the top.
But so the question is, will it reach there? Because they only have technically like another week.
2
To go.
weeks. November 10th.
2 weeks.
3
they-
weeks. Next Wednesday's the 31st. So you got 7,
Week and a half.
18 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta figure probably at least most people wait till the very end to sign up.
I would assume that most people did it right at the get-go, and the other half are going to do it right at the end.
Well, because they said it's a zero charge. So there's no reason for people to wait.
But you just said it was showing up on their bill as $180.
No, it's showing up that that's what the charge will be.
Oh, okay.
Like they're shipped like
So they're taking the money out and holding
pre-order.
it then, but they're not.
No,
taking
no. They're sending a thing saying you've
Got you,
pre-ordered,
got you.
and on this day you will be charged.
Watch
amount.
this. Okay, go continue.
Ooh, big head.
That's what she said.
That much money kind of worries me that they're gonna do that correctly. I have a,
That is a hit.
'cause-
That's a hit.
because how many people just have enough in their accounts to make it, buy, and something like a $300 could be like devastating.
Oh, sorry, we messed up and charged you $550.
And then there's some people's banks that
Some people's banks are Nazis and they won't help you out.
Yeah.
They'll be like, nope, you're done, and then you gotta wait.
Oh yeah, and then there'll be
3 to
like a
7.
$35 charge for every single thing you bounce.
Oh God,
Which
thank
and
you
then
God. it's
they'll
over.
charge you like 4 times through
Nope.
Digital River.
Round 2,
No,
go.
I'm
Hey,
not drinking that.
come on.
No.
Come on.
Those belong to them.
This is pretty awesome.
It's not that bad.
All right, fine.
Wuss.
I'm not happy about this.
Let's see here. Styling Online now has new Spider-Man hats. That's where we're going for news. I mean, it's been a very slow news week.
Predators.
So I had some people say that
More He-Man figures.
They were finding current Lego stuff in
No, they didn't
clearance
show off
bins
She-Ra.
at Toys R Us, and that's kind of interesting.
Fighting what?
Current Lego sets on clearance in Toys R Us.
What do you mean by current?
Like the sets that are currently out, like DC. Marvel.
But wouldn't any set that be on clearance would be the set that's out?
No, because
Because it would be in the store, so therefore it's out.
okay, Lego works on quarters. Like this quarter, there's these sets. Then next quarter, they retire everything. They go to the next set of stuff.
Okay.
Like 50
So-
cents.
So everything that's currently on
Like the wrapper?
which would be Monster Fighters, Marvel stuff. There's some DC stuff left out there, and like I guess they're being thrown in dump bins on clearance on certain people's Toys R Us. So if you happen to go by there, you might want to take a look and see if you can get those. I do know because this is Bricktober at Toys R Us that there are a lot of great sales going on for Lego. So you might want to go do that.
Mixed with your gum, that's actually kind of nice.
This is so
It's like
bad.
minty.
Are you not over it?
No, I just burped and it's like, I don't know.
You shouldn't do that.
There's no way you enjoy this. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I've ever told this story.
Here we go.
We got time. So Dirt used to be the guy that would eat anything. One time he ate like a, let's see, 10, 12, like a 13-hour old taco that I used for one of my wrestling promos. And he walked up and
It was
he's
like 8 hours old.
No, it was not. I got it. What time did we have to be there? Noon? So I probably
Yeah,
got
we
it
had
at
to be there
11.
to set up the ring and everything.
I probably got there at 11, so that means I got it about 10:30.
I ate about 8:30 that night.
No, you ate after the show was over, about 10:30.
No, there were still matches going on.
My promo was like second to third to the end.
So that was during the main event.
Okay, which still would have been 9:30.
How come every time this story gets told, it gets more and more heinous?
No, it's not. It doesn't matter. It was a 13-hour old taco that Doug and demolished.
It was good.
But anyway, the story I was going to tell was I was actually telling that story at
Shakey's.
a buffet. And I was like, the guy will eat anything. Everybody's like, not anything. And I was like, well, let's do this. So I grabbed like a bowl and I put like steak in it and like french fries. And then I put like soy sauce and mashed potatoes and ice cream and just anything that was on anybody's plates around.
There's black pepper. There's ketchup.
It was a bunch of ketchup. I did put a bunch of ketchup in there. Fudge brownie topping, sprinkles,
So far, that's all edible.
macaroni and
It
cheese.
wasn't nothing.
Well,
heinous.
it was.
In one
It was all edible food.
I mean,
It
it's
was
like,
just all together in
No,
one
it's
bowl.
all pleasant food. There was nothing like, this is oysters.
Black
this
olives,
is-
ketchup.
You don't like ketchup?
There were no boogers. There was
Stop.
no
It's still
cigarette
disgusting. And a turd. And I threw a turd in there.
And there's at a certain point when you got too much ketchup in there, it's just going to taste like ketchup.
No. Well, he ate it.
Actually, it tasted a
anyway.
lot like black pepper.
Anyway, in soy sauce. I had soy sauce in it.
I like soy sauce.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, I mixed it up in this bowl, and
Soy sauce and ice cream's pretty
and
good.
Doug mixed it up and ate the entire bowl. And he's like, "It's not really that bad." And it was disgusting.
Look, this is his claim to fame, man. He's just going to ride it out. I'm that guy, so I'm
Yeah,
going to do
but
it.
wait, I won't eat onions. I won't eat green peppers. I won't eat
So,
red peppers.
wait a minute. So if you threw onions in there, you would have ate it?
I wouldn't eat. I know.
So that's your kryptonite, huh?
Well, yep.
Onions.
Vegetables.
So wait. So Sunday, I can only assume we're gonna go to Red Robin. And I'm gonna mix something up for you, and you eat it. If you're all so big and bad, we'll talk about it next week.
I didn't claim I was the guy that could just eat whatever.
You just said, "Oh, that's all edible. It's very enjoyable."
I just said you
and a
didn't-
matter of
you
fact,
didn't
it's
go-
like an Easter egg hunt, and I enjoy Easter egg hunts. That's what you just said.
You didn't make it sound like it was unbearable. Like,
That's disgusting. All that food combined. I don't like it when my mashed potatoes touch my steak or my peas. I'm just like, whoa.
well,
Hey,
you're that. You're
Well,
that
why are you
kind
eating
of girl.
peas?
You're that kind
That's
of
part
girl.
of your problem right there.
Get that out of there.
Stop eating peas.
All right. What else we got?
That's it for news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's really nothing.
You think you want to tell anybody? You gotta get
I mean,
some off your chest. I heard some. You've been saying some things.
I have.
Yep.
I say a lot of stuff. Can you be a little bit more clear?
It was stuff that was very non-specific.
I did not sleep with that chick from Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Oh, good. Because I was
We
worried.
was up all night. Huh? Did you see that coming? That was a Shawn Michaels joke.
Oh.
Oh, so I thought you were doing the thing from USA where they played those bad movies.
No, I was doing that Shawn Michaels when they did that press conference where they couldn't cuss from 8 to 9
With
and from
Rhonda.
9 to 10.
Was Rhonda better or was it Gilbert Gottfried better?
Rhonda was definitely better than Gilbert. Okay,
What? Come on.
Gilbert Gottfried was
the
a
Geico
fire.
Gecko is better than Gilbert Gottfried.
Hey, look. Gilbert Gottfried,
Dumpster fire.
he's pretty good right now.
So
He's
are
doing
we,
pretty good.
are we going topic or are we going questions?
Okay, topic of discussion tonight. We've added this new feature. We got a topic of discussion, something we're going to talk about for a few minutes before we get into the fan corner. Today's topic of discussion: do you think the toy industry will become less mainstream and more of a collector's market? Ryorden here on the message board, he says, I feel like kids have so many electronic devices these days that they are not using their imaginations while playing with toys and are easily bored with them. I can remember back in the day playing with Masters of the Universe figures for hours at a time and never got bored of them. I think the toy industry is heading towards a collector's market. So action figures, you get an action figure for a kid. They play with it for 20 minutes, whatever. They set it down. They go play something else. But they'll sit and play PSP or iPod for 5-6 hours. They don't play with toys the same way we used to. So does that mean the action figure stuff is kind of gonna go away in 10 years? And then
Well, I guess you're saying this is more of a conversation. Is action figures really a toy anymore, or are electronics the new toy?
okay, fair, same question.
Right.
No, it's not. It's not even close to the same question.
Yeah, it is.
He's asking you, are the action figures going to go away because of the electronics? That's what he's asking you. That's the discussion today.
And explain to me how that was different when I just said.
You just said that the electronics are the new action figure.
Yeah. And that would
Oh,
mean-
okay. He's arguing, are they versus will they be?
And his question was, will they be, not are they now?
Are they now? I don't think so. Not now. There's still too many good stuff coming out. I mean, the Imagine Next stuff was doing pretty good.
Well, he's saying like in 10 years. I mean, it also depends on kind of like the age group. Like you can see how a lot of people focus on, hey, look at this Batman from Target that's $5-6 that doesn't have any articulation, but it's Batman. These little 4 and 5 year olds are going to buy it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of 4 or 5 year olds don't have. That's not true either because my daughter plays computer.
Well, look at it this way. Are the toy aisles any smaller?
But he's also saying like in the future. He's not saying today.
Well, I mean, just look at them
He's
today.
saying
Just to see the progression. Are the
Well,
toy aisles any
no
smaller?
doubt about it. When I worked at Toys R Us when I was 16, 17, I'm now 32, so 15 years ago, there was 4, 5, 6 toy aisles at Toys R Us.
Like action
completely-
figures and play sets
completely packed. I mean, from top to bottom. And now you go and it's just like very, sections of, I mean, it's not anywhere near what it used to be.
I mean, I noticed. I mean, the toy aisles that are there now. I noticed that most of them are old properties. I mean, like 80% of the aisles are old properties. You still got your Star Wars, your Transformers, your GI Joes. Your Legos, your Barbies, and it's like there's a very, very small section of new stuff, and that just.
And to be fair, if
How
you look
long
at,
can you stretch these properties?
if you look at something like G.I. Joe, the reason why it still has a store presence now of what it has
Because Bob Goop.
it's because of the 25th anniversary. It was kind of like falling off, and people weren't really paying attention. And then they said, "Hey, 25th anniversary, we're going to bring back all of the classic figures." Our light just went out. That was great. Did you just step on the thing?
What'd you do?
Did you unplugged it?
How?
You stepped on the cord? Yeah. See,
What a
there it is.
jerk, dude.
Whoa! Technical.
You're such
we need a gaff.
But yeah, the
jerk.
25th anniversary. The 25th anniversary was not aimed for 6-year-olds or whatever.
Here, drink that.
I'll drink it.
Yeah, you're a party guy, right?
So 25th anniversary brought the adults back into the G.I. Joe aisle. So that's why G.I. Joe has the presence it has now. A lot of the Star Wars toys that brought people back were the vintage collection and the, basically remarketing the old characters to the old people who used to buy them.
I don't drink a lot of beer. But when I do, I drink beer that tastes like ass. Big Flats, 1901.
Wait, you say that as if you don't like having ass in your mouth.
I love ass in my mouth. but
Exactly.
This is
I wonder-
like nasty old ass.
I wonder how much of the toy buying is actually done by adults versus for kids.
Well, okay, what do you mean? Like buying for
percentage-wise.
themselves or
Yeah.
buying for their kids?
Because I mean, look at the toys that are out there. There are toys that are.
And you also
dominating
gotta kind of chalk up. Are you going by like quantity or quality? Because again, I just bought Optimus, $100. That means I get to buy Julie and Mariah 10 things, a piece that
Well-
maybe equal $100 altogether.
Okay, like for instance, my son, he loves Angry Birds. And he wants, if he's going to get a toy, he will get Angry Birds toys. But if you give him the option, would you like to buy, the new Angry Birds game, or would you like to buy an Angry Birds toy? He'd rather have a game than a toy.
Well, the game, there's just more to the game.
Well, I know, but that's what they're saying. It's kind of replacing the toy. It's replacing the action figure. It's replacing the play sets. They'd rather have a game that does everything on the screen, 60 hours of gameplay minimum for, $50 versus paying $50 for a play set and 5 figures, and they sit there in the basement all summer and play with that play set.
Well, my problem is like when I buy her toys, my daughter, they're only like she only plays with them for the first day or two, and then they're dead.
Yep.
I mean, they're just dead. I mean, we almost have to set up like a toy exchange program where we go out there and we buy a bunch of toys, and then like a week later we come and we're like, I'll give you all my toys, you give me all your toys.
Yeah, we swapped a couple times before.
We'll just keep rotating, and that seems the only way to keep her interest. Because I mean, the game she'll play forever, but the toys they only got like a week or two.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know. It's hard to say. I definitely think that toys are becoming less of the marketplace. They're being replaced by a lot of the electronic games and stuff.
And they're slowly but surely going up in price and gouging us little by little because, 5, 6, 7 years ago, this Masterpiece Optimus Prime would have been $75. Oh my God! Now it's $100.
Well, that's also
No, plastic is going up to $25.
Well, they're saying the price is going up, but how much is that really
inflation
loss of market? Like they're not selling as many now, so they're charging more now.
Yeah, like Castle Grayskull.
Oh,
Are you buying a Castle Grayskull?
I am. I gotta sell more meth.
You would be, if you didn't buy it, you'd be pretty mad at yourself.
Why'd you almost hit me?
Because you're taking a drink. You were like through the can, so I was about to smack you.
Well, I ripped my tab off, and it always throws me off.
That's what she said.
I ripped my tab off?
Is that new? Explain that one to me.
We're very provocative on
Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Well, that'll do it for that then. Let's get to the
so I
fan
win.
corner.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so Killen wins.
Cha-ching.
All right. First up, wait, who made the first post in the fan corner?
Is it Clone?
I hope it's my guy.
It's Clone Yoshi.
Hell yeah.
Ha! Back on top. But anyway, my question is, did any of you collect the Marvel Select figures? I just picked up my first one, which was the movie version of Hawkeye, and plan to get more. No.
What's Marvel Select? Which one is that?
That's
like
like
their
their
big dino.
comic shop exclusive. The
hell
bigger
yeah,
size.
I did.
No, I don't like those sizes.
I got Juggernaut,
Here we go.
Hawkeye, Gambit, Colossus, Spider-Man, the new movie one.
Did you buy this from Jim?
Yeah. You don't have them.
I do have them.
Actually, he does have some.
Oh, we do have them all the time. Really, you just don't come by and
I don't
shop.
like you.
You don't shop here.
Yes, I do.
No, you dirty work me every time. Every time something's coming out, hey, I got that new He-Man comic. You're like, yeah, well, I bought it somewhere else for twice the money.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Which ones?
See, these are Marvel Select.
I don't need either one of those.
Well, yeah, there's more over there besides.
Did
these.
you have
These
Juggernaut or
for
Colossus?
demonstration purposes?
I asked
Why
you.
not Deadpool?
I asked you
What's wrong
because
with
Deadpool is a homo. Can I say homo?
Yeah, who cares?
Not like homo like you like guys, just like homo like
Like you're weird. You're
Hey,
like
sir.
you're homeless, Mo. You're Mo homeless.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Mo homeless, Mo
explains it.
problems.
I
Why?
didn't think it was gonna be fun tonight.
I asked you, did you have Juggernaut? And you're like, no, because there was a helmet version and a helmetless version. You're like, no, I'm not gonna get those. They don't sell too much, and when I do, I gotta ship them to like Brazil, and it's like $90 to ship.
You know, technically, I just don't like selling them because you come in here and be like, let me get it for a deal.
What's the matter with
And,
that?
then, and you don't give me my money. Just like you took my He-Man comic. You owe me money for a comic.
$3? I'll
Yeah.
give you. I'll
Hey,
pay
you
you
paid
right
me
now.
for the last
I
2
want-
weeks of working here.
Right now.
Pay
No.
me.
Oh, will you Rick?
Yeah,
No.
okay.
What are you, Rick? Hey, bro. Text. Can I get my money early?
I need gas so I can leave the store.
Hey, I'm standing in the checkout and they're looking at me funny.
Can you PayPal me?
Alright.
Easy.
All right.
YouTube.
Next up is Orko. Orko says, hey guys, I admit I'm far from perfect in terms of spelling, and your reactions made me think of another question. So apparently you guys were a little rough last week.
No. First of all, Orko, thank you every week for your questions. We're just joking.
Yeah. And we love
He's
you.
not.
If you've ever
I
noticed, sometimes we give each other a hard time.
Sometimes.
You know,
only
I mean,
if we-
Hey, the other
accept
day
you.
I let the air out of your tires. You remember that?
Oh, the other day he did wreck into the building.
Oh, I did.
Hey, how
I did.
amazing was
I totally
that?
backed into the building.
And how
That
amazing
great.
was that? Hey, last Tuesday,
That was awesome.
Jerkface runs out with a mask, scares the piss out of me. I'm backing up, and he's like banging on my window. Runs up to Dirt, starts banging on his window. Dirt's like, how do I lock my door? Backs into the building, breaks out the taillight on his truck. It was so awesome.
It was great. I
I was happy.
It was awesome. Yeah, I had a good
Yeah,
time.
it's super nice. Thanks.
All right.
So the building got a little dented. Chill out.
It's not mint condition.
That truck was far from mint
It's
condition
definitely
when I bought
C7.
it,
The building's definitely C7.
so that truck was like, I don't know, Z9.
Z9.
All right.
Wow.
He says, when you get customers who seem to be more sensitive and react when you give some good-natured ribbing, how do you handle the situation?
What does that mean?
We tell them chill out.
Like, customer comes in the store and they start getting mad that we're not, like, treating them like $1 million.
Oh, I kick him out. Like, no, for real. Like, people come in here with attitudes, or they come in here with like. My favorite is when somebody comes to the counter, they're like, "Why is it so expensive?" I'm like, "Then don't buy it."
Listen.
Or the one kid that said you swindled him.
Oh yeah.
Listen. What you see is 100% legit. I went to a wedding and dumped a picture of tea on a chick because she was mean to Jason Duvall.
I paid you money.
Okay,
But
I
I
probably would have
technically-
done that anyway. But yes, you did pay me money that you found on the ground.
That's
then
some chick drop.
that's some
It's
chick
just
drop. But
crying
yes,
about.
I walked up, put 2 cups in front of her, and said, "This one's on me," and then poured the pitcher of tea in her lap. What we do is we don't do it for camera. It's 100% legit. We're assholes all day long. If someone came in here with an attitude, they'd be lucky if Damien just told them to leave.
Look, it really depends on how they act. I mean, some people if they're not like, if they're just being jerks, but not specifically jerks to me, I'm just like, okay, whatever. That's just a person, and I don't say anything. But if somebody comes in here and they complain about the store, or they complain about like how much money I'm going to give them in a trade-in, I'm like, go to GameStop then.
Hey,
Go somewhere else. Don't complain.
I sell phones part-time for Verizon. And there's constantly, if somebody's coming in rude, they get nothing from me. I tell them go, ooh, I almost cussed. I tell them to go pretty much fluff themselves. But I do it like beating around the bush. I try to embarrass them in front of whoever I'm working with. And when I work with the 2 owners, they're like, you gotta stop doing that. I'm like, dude, when your uncle comes in here and he's rude to me, he's getting rude back. It's just the way it is.
So I mean, it really kind of depends on each situation. But if they're asking for it, they're getting it.
Yeah, and
That's
if
really
they come in
good
here with a good attitude and like, whatever, being cool.
Yeah, and there are people
They
that
get
come
everything.
in and they're like, I thought this was going to work with my system. I had a different system. I bought the wrong game. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can exchange this? And we're like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. Someone else walks in and they're like, you sold me the wrong game. This isn't for the system I have. Like, I don't know you. I don't know what system you had. Get out.
Yeah, and you picked it and you grabbed it.
You definitely get more with sugar than you do vinegar.
Yeah, be nice. Be nice.
You want to give me some sugar? Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you say?
All right.
I did have 2 of them all-flies beers.
Is sugar?
He did have a second question.
sugar meth. Are we talking about meth?
Orko says, I was thinking the other day, I'd very much like to see a Marvel Legends, Marvel Universe subline of vintage characters like 40s Submariner, The Wizard, Ms. America. Anyway, what would you guys say to such an idea, and what other characters would you like to see in such a line?
No, I hate the old characters.
Nah.
I hate them. I hate the old.
Well,
vintage
and what do you think about another sub? Like if Hasbro did a sub versus Mattel doing it.
Nah.
Hasbro did it with their Legends. So you get a new Legends every month.
I mean, if another, well, maybe, I mean, not that particular toy line, but I would be interested in more subs from other companies, just not that particular idea. Because I don't like vintage characters. Sorry, they suck. Old is equal to old in my eyes.
That's good math.
Wow.
That's-
That's deep.
You know what?
That's
He
deep.
doesn't create science. He just...
So when you're when you're playing this,
Defecates on it?
hey, when you're playing this back and you're having a good time with your lady and you're like, oh, old equals old, and you just listen to my jams.
What?
You're welcome.
What was that?
You didn't hear his album? He put out an album.
Yeah.
It's on iTunes and Amazon. And
Hey, look, if Will Shatner can go out there and just talk and make a record, so
Okay,
can I.
Will Shatner will show up and get mad because someone took a picture of him and leave a con. You're not him.
Wait, did he do that?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
At
Yeah,
Wizard World,
when?
was it?
No. Every time he goes anywhere,
Yeah. Well, the last time we was at Wizard World, walking
someone
by,
took a picture and he's like, "I'm out,"
Yup.
and then dipped out
Yup.
and was done
Awesome.
with the con.
He's done.
Awesome, Shatner.
He didn't get his $20 for that picture, or $50, or whatever he was charging.
Good deal. You got to stand up for what's right.
That's not
You
right.
have to stand up for what's right.
What you believe?
All right, Henrik108 says, I currently have the huge 2010 Legacy Millennium Falcon. Did you just drop something in there?
No.
What are you doing?
Can't
Just drink that. If you
No,
swallow
you totally did
if you
drop it in
swallow
there.
a tab,
I can see it in there. Man,
That's-
I had like a quarter of a beer
you can
left.
finish that.
You finish it.
Now it's a
Just
game.
don't open your throat.
That's
a lot.
not food.
Now it's a game.
That's a pull tab.
Now you have to drink that without swallowing and dying.
Little sips, bro. Little sips.
I currently have the huge 2010 Legacy Millennium Falcon stuck in the closet. I'm not sure when to reveal it. My wife was kind of okay with the huge,
Oh,
the 2
that's what that
huge
means.
AT-AT walkers and the display with the vintage Star Wars figures. They were giving the thumbs up, or maybe she was giving me the finger, I'm not sure. But the life-size Darth Vader is a part of the family now, but I'm afraid I'm pushing it too far. When am I going to reveal it, and how?
Got you. Listen. This is what you need to do. depending on how smart your wife is, like not like book
Wow.
smart, just like toy smart, you need to somehow buy a poopy Millennium Falcon from, you know, even if it's like a Matchbox one or just like a little one or something that says Millennium Falcon on it, that's like $9.99. You throw that into a big bag, throw that receipt that you just bought the poopy one from into the good one, and bring it out like you just bought it for $9.99. You got to steal. You couldn't pass this up. This is a $100 Millennium Falcon, huh?
That may work.
Yeah.
That may work. The other thing that I like to do is you take something big like that and you put it underneath some other stuff that you've had for a long time that have obviously been there for a while. Like if you got a shelf with a bunch of stuff on the top of the shelf, you set it on that top shelf with the stuff piled on top of it. So then after a while, she'll sit there and go, I remember that being up there. And you go, yeah, it's been up there forever. It's piled all that other stuff on it. Oh,
It's even got all this
okay.
dust on it.
Hey, first of all,
Take some baby powder.
hey, I'm my own man. I don't have to lie. I'd be like, yeah, I just bought that. What?
No, I got that I got somebody traded that in for $6.
I
What?
knifed a man and
What?
stole it from him as he was
Look,
dying.
my girl has never said a single word about anything I've ever bought.
You're the breadwinner in the family.
She's got a job.
Okay, you
Yeah,
are
but
the
not
double
a
breadwinner
great
in the
job.
family.
It's all right. She could be sugar mama. I wouldn't let my sugar mama tell me what I can't buy with my sugar money.
There's a lot of sugar going on. All right, Sanburbia says, "Hey guys, I'm new to the forums. Love your videos. Wish I could have joined the discussions and fan corner questions sooner. But fan corner question. This is an action figure and toy podcast, but I feel like you guys could ask the same questions over and over again.
For sure.
So how about this? What genres of music is the staff interested in individually? Does the Pop Culture Network have a country guy?
Me.
What?
I listen
Whatever.
to every bit of music.
You don't
How about
listen
a
to country.
rock
I
guy?
listen to country all the time.
Or Rick, the emo, depressing, cut the wrist guy?
Hey,
He's
no, I can
definitely,
tell you.
he's definitely
No,
Marilyn
he's
Manson.
he's into. Oh god, I know this because we have this music conversation
FYI.
every day where
FYI.
he gets mad at me. Let's see.
Or AFI. What is it?
AFI?
AFI?
Yeah. Well, he likes those bands.
I said FYI.
Oh, psycho rockabilly and psychobilly. I don't
No,
know what
he
that
does
means.
not.
That's what he says every time.
Which Hank Williams III sings. Oh,
Called it.
listen to all kinds of music. I work with old guys, so you're gonna tell me I don't listen to country? Really?
Not on purpose.
Okay, well, I don't enjoy.
You don't get
country.
home and like, oh god.
Okay, well, actually-
I gotta listen to the new Travis Tritt album. Let me
Actually,
put that on.
I do have like 2 or 3 Garth Brooks CDs and a. That's it. I'd say that's it for country.
Okay, this as deep as I get into country is I have a couple Ray Stevens albums, and that's it. That's as far into country as
That's
I get.
kind of a stretch.
'Cause he's like the country Weird Al, really, and that's about as far as I get into country. I like to listen. I
do like everything too.
I listen to old man music. I do like old man music. I listen to a lot of jazz, Sinatra.
I listen
like
to
big
jazz.
band.
I like Sinatra. I really.
although-
there isn't any music I don't like except for screaming metal.
You know, like,
I don't know what you're saying. I don't like it.
I like
One of my favorite bands of all time is a band called Hum, and they were actually out of Champaign, but they had couple big radio hits in the mid '90s.
Yeah, I don't
What?
know. I like 80s.
Name
80s
one.
rock.
Yeah.
80s good time.
No, what he meant was they had a commercial. It was like, "Hey, shop at Big K," and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tend to go rock alternative metal, but not like Satan metal, but more
Hey.
like feel good.
I know if I turn on the radio, I don't know what genre is Glenn Beck. Is that
Who's Glenn Beck?
that's talk radio?
Oh.
Yeah, I do listen to a lot of talk
Hey,
radio.
hey.
I listen to a lot of Bowie. Actually, Bowie from anywhere in his catalog of music, and I like the Monkees. Listen to the Monkees
Monkey's okay.
quite a bit, and I like Houdini, the early '80s rap group
And some-
Houdini,
and
My
you love
favorite.
some ABBA,
and Kool Moe Dee.
Okay, what's your favorite kind of music?
jazz,
But see, the problem is
jazz.
actually blues. Actually,
Blues.
blues. If anyone's playing blues, I can sit and listen to blues. But the
Uh,
problem is, I can't say it's like there are rap groups I like, but I don't particularly like rap music. If I hear someone's random rap music, I don't necessarily like it. I like the DJ heavy stuff, not the vocal heavy stuff.
I
You know what
like.
I mean?
I love rap. I love rap music. But if I had to pick, it would definitely be like radio, R&B, hip hop kind of stuff. I don't like hoes and getting high
No.
and collecting money.
Wait,
and-
what? You don't like hoes
No,
or money?
I don't
But
like
see,
that
like,
kind of
Well,
music.
now
but
you're-
like the stuff like Public
I like it
Enemy.
when I do it.
Oh, okay.
Public Enemy or Third Base or Gangstar, they were all like the DJ was just as important as the MC. You know what I mean? Like the mixing and the scratching was just as important as the lyrics and the vocals.
What a reference.
But nowadays, it's like the DJ is just
They're
gone.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't like the moderns, and I don't like anything auto-tuned. Like T-Pain
Well, no, he's about done. He should be. His run's about over.
and Miley Cyrus. She's the other auto-tune.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who that is.
She's done.
You love it.
She's like, look at this. I'm half naked on these pictures on the internet. I'm done.
Ah, my dad was famous.
Yeah, listen, I stopped my show on Disney Channel because I think I'm bigger than that. I'm done. Next question.
Michael Bublé. You ever listen to him?
Really?
He's
Yeah.
like the new Harry Connick Jr.
No,
Actually,
he's not,
listen to
and
some of
yes.
that stuff. I like that.
Remember John used to make fun of him on the November Rain videos.
Yeah, well, I like him.
Okay.
All right, next up, Manny Fan, 1977 says, "Greeting whomever is there."
It's us.
Hey.
You're welcome.
Why was this week's toy news? This is my fault. Why was this week's toy news segment marked private for a day? Was it just a mistake on the part of the one that uploaded it, or was there a specific reason? Okay, YouTube sucks. All right, here's the deal.
He's the only person that has problems.
When
only
you
person.
when you upload something to YouTube, what we try to, or at least I do, when I'm posting stories and stuff, I try to stagger stuff throughout the day, so you don't get like 10 things at noon and nothing for the rest of the day. So it's like I try to stagger things throughout the day so they appear, and I like to schedule. So what I do is I go in and I set things to post in advance. So YouTube now has this thing where if you mark a video private when you're uploading it, then you can schedule it to go live at a time later in the day. So I coordinate them to go live at the same time they go live on the site. So it's like it suddenly appears everywhere at once. Yay! Well, YouTube, being freaking stupid, is you upload it on Saturday and you say, I want it to go live at 3 o'clock. They go, oh, it's Saturday. You want it live at 3 o'clock? You must mean 3 o'clock on Sunday. Because who wouldn't want their video to go live the same day they're
That
uploading
one makes
it?
sense.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what happened.
Yeah, I just
Is I-
upload it like a normal person and never have any problems.
I try to, well, because like I'll be uploading 3 or 4 things at once, and I try to schedule stuff to go out so it's not all clumped at one time.
Bought it, bro. $700.
So anyway, that's what happened with that.
Today's
YouTube
episode
sucks.
brought to you by the letter gay.
No, that's awesome.
I said A.
Awesome.
Apple.
Awesome.
We should buy
A
it
for
then.
awesome.
Oh, well, you just say Apple, so I get that first part where you said.
Actually, this does look pretty bad. This is like one of those
Yeah.
kits that you
Whoever
snap
put the
together.
stickers on did a
Yeah,
phenomenal job.
that's actually pretty terrible.
Like, look, I'm probably gonna chain smoke while I put these stickers on, so everything's yellow. And you did a good job.
Or maybe it's just on the shelf forever.
Does this have any buttons?
It's finished.
Oh, that's direct from the show, I think.
Pew, 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 pew. This is the actual model they used.
That's the one from the show.
That's the one from the show.
All right. Doubler 2000 says, he says, "What's up, guy?" He says, "Guy."
That's
So
you.
I guess we got to decide which one.
That's you because you read it.
No, it's me. It's me.
All right.
All right.
And
so-
ask
All
the
right. So
question.
okay, guy. What's up, guy?
Hey.
He says, so my dilemma is I've been buying the Voltron Lions on Maddie when they have the day of sales. However, I started late and missed the red lion, forgot about the black lion, and feel the secondary market prices will cause me to be butthurt if I really want these figs. So my question is, have you ever had a similar situation where the secondary market prices have caused you to give up on a line even if you loved it? And do you think there's any chance Maddie has these figs on sale again?
Okay, no. On the Mattel re-releasing those
No,
figures.
no,
they
I think
will. They definitely.
I think there will be something like an end of the year after there's been any quality control issues, any replacements, that type of thing. They'll have 20 to 30 of these still in stock. They'll do a 1 day of sale, probably the same price, no discount or anything.
Hey,
but
I
it
got
would
my
be the
black
rest
line
of
in the
them.
car right meow.
Really? Why is he in the
Did
car
you
right
just
now?
say meow?
Do I look like a cat to you?
Yes.
I'll jump around from all tree to tree, all mimbly bimbly. I appreciate the setup.
There you go.
No, I have the black line in the car because I just picked it up from my carrier,
Your wife?
Pixel Dan.
Mm-hmm.
And
Your carrier?
getting it, having this is completely different than like if I missed a Tila from the Masters line, because if I miss like 2 or 3 figures, it's okay because there's 100 other figures. Missing 2 of the lions out of 5 on a Voltron line is definitely.
You have like Cripple Lion.
Yes.
He's like he lost his
I
leg
could-
in the war.
I could definitely see you being like, F that mess, and then trying to find them at toy shows in a later date. I wouldn't sell your lines. I would definitely keep them and try to catch them at a buy it now.
What's the prices on eBay? Are they like pretty high?
Oh God, yes. The red line goes for like probably 120, 130. It's double the price. And it's now the black line is sold out in like minutes.
It sold out in 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only imagine that it's going to triple in price because it's
also
the
bigger.
Lion. It's
Yeah,
the
well,
Lion.
I mean, look at the Masters of the Universe figures. The first 2 years they were like super high, and then all of a sudden they're like super low.
Well, they also re-released them, and they did their what they call like essentials line. So now you can any month you can go get a
But
He-Man
Voltron also was kind of like a look. If you're interested, we're going to do this.
It is a time sensitive line.
But I bet at the end when it's all said and done, they're like, "Oh, there you go. If you guys want it again, we got to get rid of
I
something."
doubt it.
But I mean, okay. So here's the question though: what about other? Have there been any other lines? You started to buy them. They left stores.
No,
and so
because
you thought, I better go track those down, and you go to look, and you check eBay, or you check a Kane County, or Toyman, and they're ridiculous, stupid expensive,
no, because
and you say,
again,
well, then
this
I'm
is
gonna wait.
different. This is completely different than, okay, say when I was into the McFarlane figures, and they had a Chase figure, and it was $60, and the figure was $10 in the store. It's a $50 markup as opposed to 3 times the value. So instead of paying $60 for the Black Lion, you're going to spend $200 on that Black Lion. You know what I mean? That's a lot. That's a huge difference.
Okay, but not talking about lions.
Yeah, I've done
Move
that.
beyond Voltron.
I've done that,
No,
but
that's
I
what he's
waited
asking.
like a year later. I recheck, and it's like it always seems to go down after a while. There's never been a point where it stayed forever high, and it seems like it just depends. Like don't go shopping for toys right before Christmas. Obviously wait until the summer when the market's down.
I mean, with the Marvel Universe figures, I mean, obviously I was buying every possible figure I could find, and that was causing problems because I was trying to own them all. But also part of it was the secondary market.
Like Pokemon.
Like Pokemon.
Right. But part of it was also because of the secondary market, because a lot of people would walk into the Toys R Us and buy all of a particular figure. Like when Kitty Pryde came out, they would go buy every Kitty Pryde in the store and mark it at $20, and then sell it in their dirtbag stores, try to get people to buy them. So I mean,
you do that one time, and everybody freaks out.
After a while, you just kind of go, "This isn't worth it anymore." If all these people are going out there and just ripping them off the shelves and then trying to sell them,
yeah, incidentally, not a good idea. That kind of was a bad idea.
And you got a whole bunch of Marvel Universe figures.
Kitty Prydes. So for me, no missing figures have ever maybe missed the line, because normally, if you're a huge fan, no offense, you would have not missed the Black Lion.
Well,
maybe the Red Lion, because you're like, that was surprising.
But with it selling out so quickly, there are people who have
but he
said,
forgot about it.
But there are people who have said things like they would put it in their cart, and then they'd go to hit the total, and it would disappear from their cart
because it was sold out.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's part of their thing. They were like, I was there. I was trying to do it. The site was slow.
But they didn't ask the question. This guy did.
Wow.
You mean I'm saying there's more than one situation than just the one that
there's only one.
Given here,
just it,
and that's me. I'm the situation. Terrible situation going on.
No, it's
so you're
fine.
into dudes, huh?
He's not gay.
What does that mean?
The situation?
Definitely not gay.
He's into dudes.
No.
Totally into dudes.
No. Then he's gonna come out and be like, "Look, I've been gay for many years." Sorry, go ahead.
Ever since I first saw NSYNC, I knew that I was into dudes.
What if he watches this? We just lost a viewer.
Yeah. Oh, the situation? I'll be alright with
Vinny.
that. Hey, situation? I can take him in a fight. I'd take him.
For sure. He
Go down.
headbutted the wall and knocked himself out.
So he's the one that's a little sexually curious, huh? And you want to fight him?
All I'm saying,
he would
all I'm saying
prefer
is
to wrestle with him.
Yeah.
Greco-Roman style.
I don't
want
Greco, especially with the big bottle, Greco-Roman style.
Wow. You know what?
First timer. Okay.
We're not bringing in any new viewers either with these shows.
Well, we got Star Trek now.
All right, this is from Nathan. He says, "What are your overall thoughts on the potential new Castle Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe Classics line?
What Castle Grayskull?
Do you think it's going to happen?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you think it's worth the price?
At this point, yes. Yes.
Yes. I think it could be cheaper. It could be cheaper.
I do.
I think they
I'm
can.
juiced.
I think that price point they can make happen, so they're doing it.
I think it's gonna outsell what it's supposed to, and they're gonna add features to it.
Like, it rotates.
Would you prefer that they would bring the price down?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't even ask the next part.
All right. That one's already answered. Next up, Nick the Toy Columnist says, "What's your all-time favorite toy company and why?"
Mattel, because they effed me on Digital River stuff all the time.
So they're your favorite?
Oh wait, what? No.
You mean you love Hasbro because they don't work with Digital River?
No, probably I'd still have to go with Mattel just because
They do the DC stuff.
And He-Man.
And Voltron.
Even though how much of a heartache it is, it's still when you finally get it in your hand,
Actually, no, wait.
and even the shoulders are on backwards, you're still happy.
No. Better toy company, LJN. They made the classic Voltron stuff. They did the classic wrestling figures.
That's it, though.
Yeah. What more do you need?
He-Man.
Didn't they also do Thundercats?
Yes.
Yes.
Nope,
LJN.
it's still not better.
LJN.
He-Man and DC's words.
Okay.
Or
Ready?
Kenner. Kenner did all
Oh,
of that.
no.
You ready for it?
Lego.
Galoob.
Galoob.
The
Love
did
Micro
it.
Machines. Love them. Still to this day. Love 'em.
And the commercial with the guy who talks really, really fast.
I can't
No,
even.
no. You
I
talking about
can't
Blur
even-
from the Transformers?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I got some Micro Machines. I cannot get rid of them. I don't even look at them or play with them. I got them in a box, like in the dark secret place. But like,
And it done.
I just can't.
You're-
I can't even imagine
Never
getting rid of
mind.
them. So
All right, next up from Jobber. He says, let everyone know they have 1 week left to sign up for PCN Secret Santa.
oh, I didn't even know.
Thanks. So there you go.
Thanks.
Everybody, go to jointheforums.com, the official forums of the Pop Culture Network. Jobber has a thread for the official Pop Culture Network Secret Santa. 1 week left. Sign up now.
It was really good last year, and it worked out really well.
No,
for
it
everybody.
was.
So
Are you mocking everyone?
no, it
No,
was.
but-
No,
say,
he's
I was
saying it was
about to say,
really fun.
I said there was a ton of people that had a great time.
Yeah, I think
don't-
everybody got their stuff. I don't think there's any problems. So
except for PhD or Dirt or whatever was supposedly got something. He didn't send anything.
What?
Do you know what that is?
I totally sent him a box. What are you
Oh, that
talking
was
about?
you?
just a box.
He got,
Put something in
yeah,
it?
no, I just gave him an empty box, but I was like, Merry Christmas. You can store toys in it. It's a toy storage box.
Yep, I totally forgot. I need to go do that. So thanks for the reminder. That actually was very helpful.
All right,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's going to wrap it up.
Can we get some more questions, please?
Okay, well, here, you want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red.
What's the worst Power Ranger color? Is it green or blue?
Blue.
Why?
Because green was Tommy. Therefore, that automatically makes green the winner.
Have there been any other White Rangers in the history of
Yeah.
Rangers? Like were they cool set aside like he was, or were they all just
Wait,
like
wait, wait,
like a white guy? In the
There
middle?
was
Well-
the sixth. There was a sixth ranger that
Like-
was the Rhino
like
Ranger.
white
Oh,
people?
the fifth ranger actually.
Or,
Oh, that was a racist mark.
oh yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
Some guy always goes for the white ones.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah, I'll buy that.
do the wrap up, Killen. Do the wrap.
I'll buy that for $1.
I gotta dump out this. It has a
So
tab.
thanks
in
for watching It Figures at itfigurespodcast.com, a part of the Pop Culture Network, viewable every Wednesday at popculturenetwork.com.
He just took his little MyPad thing like I was gonna steal it. Jerk.
Also, be sure to check out Shop
I don't know where you've
PCN,
been.
where you can get toys, video games, comic books, and all the great things that you see and buy every in the back video, and stuff you buy on a normal basis. You can get it at Shop PCN. And be sure to check out the gift feature there, where you can pick out all the stuff you would like people to buy you and send them to your relatives. And then there, Christmas shopping done easy.
Smells like rubber.
I don't even know what else to say to that. Also, like was just mentioned, please do go to jointheforums.com and look for the Secret Santa post that is there by Jobber, and you can be part of our gift exchange program that we do every year that actually worked out pretty good. So if you're willing to throw some money down for somebody you don't know and be part of the community, go to jointheforums.com.
But you get something in return. It ain't like you're just handing money out. It ain't like you're
Oh,
walking
yeah.
up to one of those buckets and just throwing in a
You
five.
put your list of what you'd like. You buy, you get somebody's name randomly later, not now, later. You buy them, you ship it to them. You
I
know,
moved it.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, you moved it
By,
over there.
by Rhino.
My
Anyway,
almost
guys,
from
hey.
Kickstarter came, and
I'm
he
pretty
put
sure
mine.
this is it for this week.
Also, this Sunday is Kane County. So
Oh,
if you're anywhere
oh,
near
oh,
the
thank God.
Chicago area, go to it. It's amazing every time.
Yeah, it is.
We're going.
What is it? St. Charles, Illinois.
I think so. It's at the
Yeah.
giant fairgrounds. If you
So,
type in Kane County Toy Show and then Google, you'll
go
find
to
it.
King County. Go to Yahoo or Google and type in King County Toy Show, and then you'll find the. I think it's the King County's Fairgrounds website, and then you'll get the information for it. But it's this Sunday,
We're going with what's his name? Oh, Pixel Dan.
and we're gonna go there.
Damn.
It is actually a really, really good show. And there's usually several hundreds of vendors there, and you can find just about anything and everything. So we'll be there. I'll be there. Scotty will be there. Pixel
Well, I was
Dan,
actually going. I was gonna go there to make a purchase that I was wanting to purchase, which
maybe
was
Rick.
the masterpiece. We got another one. The masterpiece Grimlock, but then I found it on eBay today for a steal, and I had to get it. Well, actually,
How much? How much is a steal? How much is
It
a
wasn't
steal?
really a steal.
How much is a steal?
I saved probably like $30. How much
is a
do you
steal?
think I
How much
spent?
is it? 130.
Oh, I got one
Up
of those.
$20.
I would have sold it to you for
150.
150.
Probably sold
$155, but I got the third party accessories that came with like fender cracker, the mug, and another crown. I think it was.
Came with a coffee cup. Awesome. So check out King County Toy Fair.
And now that you look at it like that, I'm gonna go
Hopefully-
file a complaint against Duke.
Hopefully we'll see you there. See you guys.